So where does this superpower come from?
A breakthrough demonstration on Google's quantum chip.
A critical step that transforms quantum computing is a quest to understand nature at every scale.
Quantum computer to surpass the best classical supercomputer on a computational task.
That we live in a multiverse.
World once only thought possible in sci-fi.
It's beautiful because, of course, we all want to make the world a better place. We want to develop technology
that could render all forms of online encryption unreliable.
October 22, 2025. Google's quantum chip Willow has officially achieved verifiable quantum advantage, something that experts have been calling impossible. In simple terms, it's the first time a quantum computer has solved a real testable problem, and other people can actually verify it. Impressively, it solved the problem faster than any supercomputer on Earth.
It solved a calculation in just a few minutes that would have taken today's fastest supercomputer 10 septillion years.
We can run it 13,000 times faster on our chip.
13,000 times faster than a regular computer with this.
Not a regular computer, the world's largest supercomputer.
Wow.
The potential of this technology is huge, promising breakthroughs in material science, medicine, fundamental physics, and more. But there's a really dark side to this as well.
Completely new encryption algorithms.
Break encryption.
Quantum-resistant encryption.
A fully functional quantum computer could be built with code-breaking capabilities that could render all forms of online encryption unreliable.
Once fully harnessed, quantum computers will be able to decrypt all internet communication as we know it. So let's unpack what just happened, why it's such a huge deal, and how this breakthrough might just mark the beginning of the real quantum age. Google has been chasing this dream for years. Back in 2019, their Sycamore processor ran an experiment they called quantum supremacy. But the problem was, no one outside Google could verify it. Fast forward to 2025, and Willow, their brand new 105-qubit chip, just changed everything. It used a new algorithm called quantum echoes. And this time the results are testable, repeatable, and verifiable. The word verifiable is what makes this so historic. To understand quantum echoes, the thing that makes Willow so special, you first need to know what a qubit is. In normal computers, data lives as bits, 0 or 1, but a qubit can be both at once. Imagine flipping a coin. While it's spinning, it's technically both heads and tails. That state is called superposition. In this position, the coin has an equal opportunity of being a heads, a 1, or tails, a 0. When we measure it, or in other words, when the coin lands, we get one result or the other. Surprisingly, this is also where we get the idea of many worlds. Many scientists also said that quantum computers are the only technology that treat the idea of multiverse as something real.
Quantum computing is the first technology that takes the idea serious that we live in a multiverse. It can be seen as farming out computations to parallel universes.
Another interesting property is when two qubits interact. They become entangled, meaning the state of one instantly affects the other, even if they are miles apart. This is like having two spinning coins that always land the same way, no matter where they are. This strange behavior lets quantum computers explore countless possibilities simultaneously, something that no classical computer can do efficiently enough. You can also think of it like a maze. A normal computer would explore one possible path at a time, while a quantum computer can simultaneously explore every possible path and find the right one instantaneously. But there's a catch. Qubits are extremely fragile. Even a little heat, vibration, or magnetic noise can cause serious disruptions, causing their delicate quantum state to collapse, meaning the quantum algorithm will give you the wrong answer. That's why Google's chips operate in conditions colder than outer space, near absolute zero, which makes them the coldest thing in the entire universe. Keeping qubits stable long enough to perform complex operations has been the holy grail of quantum computing. Google estimates that the first real-world practical commercial applications of quantum computers are about 5 years. That's around 2029, 2030 or so. Google executives, including head of Google Quantum AI, Hartmut Naveen, and Director of Hardware Julian Kelly, have expressed optimism that a real breakthrough of practical applications will occur within the next 5 years or so. For now, United States maintains supremacy in the development of quantum computers, but its biggest rival is fast catching up.
集聚力量，进行原创性、引领性科技攻关，坚决打赢关键核心技术 攻坚战。
China is betting big. It's invested over $15 billion, more than 3 times any other country, and have dozens of research institutions holding more than half of all quantum patents. In March 2024, Biden said,
"I've made sure that the most advanced American technologies can't be used in China. And thanks to our CHIPS and Science Act, the United States is investing more in research and development than ever before."
But President Trump seems to be heading in the other direction. Whoever is able to recognize and harness the potential of quantum computers will wield incredible power. Back to the main question. So, what did Google actually really do? Their quantum echoes algorithm runs quantum operations forward in time, and then rewinds them like running a movie backwards. If everything's perfect, the system should end up exactly as it started. But here's where it gets really interesting. Google deliberately disrupted one qubit amid the process. That tiny ripple spread through the entire system, scrambling the information. By measuring how much the final state deviated, scientists could observe how quantum information spreads and interacts. A concept called out-of-time order correlator, or OTOC. OTOC. In simple terms, it's like dropping a pebble into a small pond, then trying to rewind time and make every ripple vanish. Practically you can't, but the pattern that remains tells you something profound about how the universe itself computes chaos. The magic here isn't just that Willow did it, it's that it did it 13,000 times faster than the world's best supercomputers, and with results that could be independently checked. For smaller quantum systems, scientists could run the same algorithm on both Willow and a classical supercomputer. When the two matched perfectly, it proved that the method was sound. Then once scaled up, the classical machine couldn't keep up, and that's the moment of quantum advantage. It's not theoretical anymore, it's real, it's measured, and it's verified. Because it's a mathematical framework, it can run on any quantum computer capable of similar gate operations. This means that this isn't just Google's win, it's a leap forward for the entire quantum computing community, and possibly humanity as a whole. So where do we go from here? I think it's the same way as GPUs. Remember how they started built for graphics but later moved on to deep learning, artificial intelligence, and real-world physics simulations. Quantum computers are on a pretty similar path. They could allow physics simulations down to the atomic level. We could design drugs, batteries, down to the atomic scale. That's huge. This technology allows us to see and understand things at scale that was just not physically possible ever before. In the near future, developers might be able to call quantum functions from simple programming languages, like importing a quantum library in Python or something. That's the hybrid computing future Google just brought us one step closer to. Google calls this milestone 2 on their roadmap. The next goal is creating a fully error-corrected logical qubit, one stable enough to build reliable quantum processors for everyday systems. Once that's achieved, we'll enter a new era, where quantum hardware integrates into the lives of every computer user everywhere. The quantum future isn't decades away anymore. It's here, it's verified, and it's accelerating faster than ever. We're witnessing the dawn of a new computing age, one that could reshape AI, chemistry, and the fundamental way we understand information. The quantum race isn't like a space race or the nuclear arms race, because we're not in a situation to have a single winner. I think maybe I'm being a bit optimistic, but quantum computing is something that all of humanity will stand to benefit from. It will help us learn more about our world in a much deeper way, helping us solve problems that just aren't solvable today. Who knows, it might even help us uncover the mysteries of our conscious experience. I mean, think about it. It's more like a new dimension of computing that could redefine how we solve our modern problems. Imagine the possibilities like AGI. Quantum computing might be essential to reaching that level of intelligence. Encryption, the backbone of our digital world. Quantum computers might eventually render all those systems obsolete. We'll need to do quantum-safe cryptography and entirely new rules. If you want me to dive deeper into any of those topics or any other topics, let me know in the comments below. You can also use that section as a brain dump for your ideas. I'd love reading them. Reach out on Instagram, subscribe. I'm excited to explore the future with you. Think the world is changing faster than ever.